All right, we're live for the Week 7 wrap-up. This week, a wrap-up sponsored by Old Spice, Pure Sport. Stay fresh out there, folks. Yes, I am wearing the same exact shirt from last week. I guess I correlate my Tuesdays with this shirt. It's nice, comfy, long sleeves. Iowa Western baseball. Got to wrap the Reavers. It's a great day to be a Reaver. All right, we're going to get into the wrap-up here. It's Week 7. A lot of things happening. The league is bunched up right now. I mean, we got 5 teams at 4-3, 1 at 5-2, 2 at 3-4, and 2 at 2-5. Watch out! There's that one of those 2 and 5 teams. They're gonna start climbing. They're gonna start climbing, baby. The Cleveland Steamers. Changed my name. Got OBJ off the roster. We'll see what happens there. But the other 2 and 5 team, on a 5-game losing streak. I mean, this might be the worst performance I've ever seen out of this guy. I mean, team quarantine, you might as well just pack it in. You might as well just quit now. 5-game losing streak. Never seen it, but we love to see it, folks. He's a 3-time champion, so we just love to see it. All right. Now, backing up on that five-game losing streak, Team Calvert, last year's champion. He's on a 4-game losing streak. You know what that problem is, right? We can all guess. It's the girlfriend. Distracted, man. Not even caring about it right now. He can't defend his title. I got a message from my fantasy app today when I won. It said the little engine that could. I might be the little engine that could. The number 11, not even 11 teams, takes down the number 1 in week 6. Week 7. Yeah. Highest score of the week. Guy that's always in the top, the newcomer of the league, Team A.J. Dillon's leg, 141. Lowest score of the week, the guy that with the girlfriend, Team Calvert. Just tough. All the games were lopsided, besides mine and Mahomes. I beat Mahomes by about 10, I think. Tough loss for him. Good win for me after losing by a half point last week. One guy that's he's on fire right now. He's catching fire. Chubb Pack. He was 1-3. Now he's 4-3. He's on a 3-game win streak. Watch out, folks. He's climbing up there. He finds himself in the top 5 this week. Transactions made. Just messed around looking today. Team quarantined. 27 transactions. And he's still 2-5. Team Bud Light, 23, probably our most dangerous team out there. Team Bud Light, he scored 882, and he's had 843 scored on him. He's number 1 in both columns besides points against. Points against Team Quarantine has 876. So yeah, and then Team Mahomes had 22 transactions. So those are 3 highest transactions. All 3 Wilchers. You know the Wilchers are all over the waiver wire in the transaction, always making moves. Keeping it competitive. I added a bench spot this week. Hopefully that opens up some move, and then that's going to actually take a lot of guys off the waiver wire. So now it's time to hold some of those guys, see what happens here. Time to get that backup running back for the next couple weeks and see if one of those guys get hurt. Maybe that's the move. Maybe get a wide receiver, maybe get a QB, whatever it is. But you got an extra spot now. Should open things up in your roster. Team Filzano offered me Chris Henry for OBJ. About took it. I mean, they're about the same quality at this point. So that's your little notes for the week right there. We'll get into your power rankings here. All right, we'll start from the bottom. Finding himself at the bottom spot for the first time ever in his fantasy football career. Team Quarantine. He's 2-5, folks. And I don't see him coming out. Got a win last week. Moving up to 9. I'm 2-5. Looking dangerous. That running back core. I need some wide receivers. I'm open. Send me some trades for some wide receivers. I got some running backs. I'll trade whatever. Besides Aaron Jones, can't trade him. Team Nothing But L's found another dub. He's 3-4. He's climbing, catching up to Team Cal. Team Cal's in 7th, 3-4, down 2 spots from last week. I just think Cal's going to keep going down until McCaffrey gets back. I mean, Zeke's not playing very well, so that two-headed monster just ain't performing very well. In 6, he's up one spot from last week. Team fills auto. Doesn't score many points, but he keeps finding wins. I mean, he's 4-3, so got to respect it. Now on to the top 5 over here. Team Doc Helton found a loss last week. He's 4-3, going down 1 spot. Team Chubb Pack, he's on a 3-game winning streak. He's up 2 spots from last week. He's 4-3. Found himself in the top 5. I bet he's hyped about that. Team Mahomes, going down 2 spots. You can't lose to the last place guy. Going down 2 spots. He's 4-3. Team AJ Dillon, he's 5-2, but he's only had 690 points scored on him. So I got to keep number 2. And then Team Bud Light, he's dangerous. He's got a team that just keeps performing. 882 points scored. Next guy's A.J. Dillon with 864, but Team Bud Light has had 153 more points scored on him than Team A.J. So, in the end, I'm taking Bud Light. Bud Light's up 2 spots from last week. He's 4-3. Got a good week ahead of us here. A lot of things happen on the waiver wire. I think a lot of guys are going to go after some running backs. Seattle lost Chris Carson for a couple weeks. Some other stuff happened right there, but let's see what our key matchups are this week. Key matchups. I got Cleveland Steamers facing nothing but L's down in the bottom 5 loser bracket over here. And the loser side. Should be a good game. Devontae Adams. He's got some good stuff. I got some good stuff. We'll see what happens there. Team Phil's Auto versus Chubb Pack, 2 4-3 teams. Somebody's going to come out with a W. Team Bud Light versus Mahomes, the battle of the brothers. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a dogfight. We'll see if Mahomes can score more than 11 points from last week. See if Calvin really can keep doing his thing. But Bud Light's getting Dalvin Cook back, so that should be a good help for him. A.J. Dillon's leg versus Team Calvert. I'm taking A.J. Dillon's leg. Team Calvert, just scratch him. He done. And then Team Helton versus Team Quarantine. I'm actually going to take Team Quarantine on this one. Team Helton, I think he's got some guys on some bye weeks this week. Let me check them out. I'm on dorm room Wi-Fi. It takes a little while, folks. Just hold on. Yeah, Team Helton's not going to have Deshaun Watson or Will Fuller this week. He's going to have to play. Michael Thomas is questionable, though. I see that right now. So if Michael Thomas is back and he's healthy, I'm going to take Team Helton. But he's going to have to play. He's going to have to pick up a quarterback on the waiver wire. So Team Quarantine, you can pull a little trick or trade here. And you can pick up the best. You got the number 1 spot on the waiver wire. You can take the best quarterback available, so you can't have that guy. But we'll see what happens. Got some good matchups. This league is bunched up, man. Anybody can win at this point. Even me and Team Quarantine being down at the bottom, we can go on a winning streak and come back and find ourselves at a wild card spot or even leading the division. It could all happen. Everybody's losing. Everybody's winning here. So that's your Week 7 wrap-up. I'm your commissioner. Remember, this week was brought to you by Old Spice, Pure Sport. Stay fresh. Come at me with any questions, comments, or concerns. We'll see you next week.